We all know the weather in our area can change very quickly. I mean, look at just the past few weeks. 60s, snow, we've had it all.
Big changes. Do you know the difference between fact and fiction when it comes to Mother Nature? Well, WSBT Meteorologist Matt Rudkin looks at some common winter weather myths.
It's hard to believe the grass and these trees you see will be completely snow covered in the next couple of weeks. Now, all of us in this area deal with winter weather, from Rochester all the way up to Benton Harbor. Now, there's quite a bit of winter weather myths out there, and one of the most common deals with cold and flu season. You or your family members often get sick the most during the winter time, so that would likely lead you to think that the weather is the reason. Well, believe it or not, that is a myth. The flu and common cold are caused by viruses, not the weather. The reason we get sick more often in the winter is because we are indoors for a much greater time period, which means we interact with each other a lot more. Colder air is typically drier air, which has been shown to aid in the spread of viruses, but it is not the cause. In tropical locations where it does not get chilly, colds and flus occur most often during the rainy season, again because most people stay indoors. How about this one? A ring around the moon often means wet weather is expected soon. This is true. The ring you see is ice crystals several thousand feet above the surface, refracting the moon's light, which of course is reflected from the sun. The ice crystals signify high altitude, thin cirrus clouds that normally precede a warm front by 1 or 2 days. For our region, this would typically mean rain or snow. Well, if you've lived here for a few years, you've likely called a winter storm a blizzard. But what constitutes a blizzard? Wind, sleet, snow, hail? It's likely not what you think. For a winter storm to be classified as a blizzard, believe it or not, you do not need snow to be falling. The difference between a winter storm and a blizzard is the wind. For a blizzard, winds must be at least 35 miles an hour sustained for several hours, and snow or blowing snow must be reducing visibility to less than 1/4 of a mile. While severe cold and heavy snow often accompany blizzards, they are not required for that classification. Matt Rudkin, WSBT News.